my name is Angie, and today we're going to be making this set. This is by far my most popular set on Etsy. It's the most viewed and the most favorited. And as always, everything will be linked in the description box below, including this Etsy link. So first I'm starting off with a layer of our universal nude. This is from Beetles, it's B071. And I'm just going to be applying one layer of this and then applying another layer of a different nude on top just to do like a little mix in between. By the way, you guys, this is my first video that I'm recording in the apartment. So I finally moved in, everything's all settled in. I do have some like nail things missing, but it's alright. And then for the next layer, I'm going to be using this pink nude. This is 482 from, I think it's Rajism. I honestly don't know how to say that thing. But yeah, we're just going to do one thin layer. And you guys, I'm so sorry. My throat hurts. It's finals week and I'm so tired. I'm getting a little sick too, so this is just getting even worse. By the way, I'm using these XXL square tips I got off of Amazon. And these are a little different from the ones that I usually use for my XL sets. These are kind of wide. And this is what the two nudes look like after layering and curing. And then to prep for French tips, I'm going to go in with some isopropanol. And usually I would use these little lint-free wipes, but I'm going to be using a brush since I ran out. And then after brushing off the top sticky layer, I'm going to go in with a little nail buffer block just to create a nice smooth surface for our French tips. I find it a lot easier to paint on the French tips when I do this. For the gray gel, I'm going to be using this new brand. This is called Ozeal, I think, and this is just their light gray. And guys, just look, like it's so pigmented and thick. It's not super thick where it's like annoying to work with, but it's like the perfect consistency, and it's actually pretty cheap. I think it's more affordable than Beetles, so if you guys are on Amazon looking for like a pretty good gel brand, I would suggest this one. And then I'm going to be using my favorite long thin brush from Beetles. It's in a set. And then I'm just going to be drawing on the French tip. I use the same method every time. I just freehand everything, honestly, because it's just so much easier for me. But I like to start off by drawing like a V French tip, and then from there on, I like to create the almond smile line. And then I just fill it in. I just want to make sure that everything is like evenly spread out. You don't want some parts of the French tip to be thicker than the other parts, because then it's not going to cure as even. You guys, like 80% of my sets, you know what, I wouldn't even say 80, I would think it's more than that. Like 95% of my sets are just French tips. I don't know, I really like French tips. I feel like they're a great base for any design that you're wanting to get. You can make it look pretty elegant, very simple, classy, or you can go all out and make it look very elaborate. Like you could put a whole bunch of charms on top, or you could do like an animal print type of French tip, an aura French tip. You know, there's so many different choices that you could go with. I feel like learning how to create a French tip is a very valuable skill to have under your belt, especially if you're doing like nails as like a nail tech, or you're just doing your nails at home. Then for the black gel, I'm going in with 895. This is just your very simple black gel from Beetles. And I'll be painting the remaining French tips with this gel. Anyways, how have you guys been? I feel like I haven't posted a video since like July or like June or something. I'm not really sure. I just haven't had the time since we were like saving up for the apartment, so I was working a lot. And then we moved, and then school started, and a whole bunch of things, and then I got a new job. So like, it's been a pretty busy lifestyle so far for me. I haven't been able to like actually sit down and edit my videos without having to worry about, oh, I have to do homework, or I have an exam or something, or I have to go to sleep, I've got to go work tomorrow. So I'm kind of happy it's finals week, so I could finally make these videos for you guys because I have the time to. Are you guys in your like finals week? If you are, I really hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, and I wish you good luck on your exams. I hope you guys pass, get good grades, good marks. And if you guys are not, well, I still hope you guys are taking care of yourselves anyways. Now that our Frenchies are done, we're going to go in and start on our animal print design. On the pointer finger, we're going to be using this blooming gel just to create a crocodile print. And I'm just going to be painting over the French tip. You can use either like a thin brush, like the French tip brush, or you can just use the bottle brush. After you paint it on, you want to make sure you don't cure it. And then for the actual design, I'm going to be going in with more of the black gel and then a dotting tool. Okay, so for the print, you're going to go in with the dotting tool and make like oblong dots in the middle. And then you're going to do the same thing for the sides, but it's just going to go along the French tip, so it's going to extend out more. And the whole point of the blooming gel is so that it, like the gel dissipates. So you're gonna get that like floaty effect, or that like, I guess, aura effect, and it's gonna make the design just come together. And then you want the nails to be even, so I don't know why I even put 3 dots on this one, but it's a little mistake on my part, but try to make it as even as possible. And now for the croc nails, we're going to go in with some matte top coat and we're going to apply it to just the French tip. You guys could also use a glossy top coat instead if you like that look, but I personally think with the acrylic finish, the matte top coat looks better. And you guys want to make sure you cure this one. And then this is what your nail is going to look like if you forget to put the top coat. And you're gonna have to go in with like a little thin brush just to outline everything that you missed in top coat, and that's just very annoying and it looks pretty messy. So make sure you remember to put on your top coat first before you start on your acrylic design. And then speaking of acrylic, we are gonna be using this clear acrylic powder. For some reason, the brand like got discontinued, so I'm gonna link a different brand in the description box. But any acrylic powder should work. And then the croc design on this nail is the same thing as the one we did with the blooming gel. You just want to make sure after you draw on your design you don't cure it, because then we're going to have to go in with our acrylic powder, and if you cure it then the acrylic powder will have nothing to stick to. Honestly, you guys, anytime I'm recording these voiceovers for these tutorials, I have no idea what to talk about. Like, do you guys just want the music just to play out and not hear me talk? Or do you guys want me to talk about like my life, things that are going on, some nail trends, mystery stories? I don't know. If you guys have any other ideas, let me know in the comment section. Now that our design is painted on and we didn't cure it, make sure you don't, I'm going to take my acrylic powder and make sure I have a sheet of paper underneath the nail so that anytime I pour over the acrylic powder, any excess gets onto the paper and then I could just pour it right back into the jar. You want to make sure your design is evenly coated, otherwise it's not going to have that like dry matte effect. And make sure you don't accidentally smush your design, because then you're going to have to repaint everything all over. Once you're finished, you're going to go ahead and finally cure it for 60 seconds. Anytime I say to like cure something, I usually say to cure it for 60 seconds or longer. The only time when I say cure, it means longer than 60 seconds is usually when I'm using top coat. So like that last top coat cure is going to be at least 2 minutes. Now for the zebra print design, I'm just going in with the same light gray gel as earlier, and I'm going to be using my thin French tip brush just to be creating these abstract lines. You want to keep them thin, but also like taper them out when you're like going towards the middle, so it's not like this weird harsh line that will look very unnatural, and I'm sure a zebra does not look like that. But honestly, it's pretty easy. Just don't think about it too hard, because if you think about it too hard and play around with it too much, then you're gonna mess up. And this is what everything looks like after our designs, and now we can go in with our charms. As always, you guys, I use my McCart rhinestone glue, but I feel like they have released an even stronger one, so I'm really curious to try that out. Let me know if you guys tried it, if it works better than this one. If not, let me know so I don't waste my money. I'm just starting on glue where I'm going to put the charms. I'm going to be using star charms, some butterfly charms, and then these little cross charms. Also, you guys, my boyfriend is making music, so if you hear music in the background, that's why. He hasn't released anything yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and link everything in my description. Absolutely love these star charms. I feel like they make any French tip look so cute. And honestly, it kind of reminds me of those butterfly charms that like was super popular last year. It's like the same thing, but it's so cute, and I really recommend you have both the butterfly charm and this one in your charm collection. And then for these like little silver dots, I'm going to be using these semi-spheres. They're like gold and then silver. And then also this like more chrome looking sphere I got in like a random collection of charms that I can't reorder. So like once that runs out, I'm going to have to find a replacement. Okay, so this set was so popular on Etsy, okay? And I had like 60 plus saves, and then like maybe like 400 or almost 400 views on this. And then it got taken down by Chrome Hearts because I had Chrome Hearts in the name of the listing. So if this was in your favorites in your Etsy, it's now not there, and you're gonna have to find the listing on the Etsy again, on my Etsy shop. It's like the same exact words, just Hearts is taken out. But it's so sad. I had so many saves. I mean, it's my fault, I understand, but I had so many saves. Oh man, it's so sad. I really hope people see the set again or like saved it and remember the name of the store, because if not, I'm gonna cry. Because that was like a potential like 60 sales right there. I also released like 3 other sets that were in the same category of like alt. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wasn't gonna make this like an alt collection or like a Opium collection, but I had ordered black, white, and gray gels, and I was kind of running out of all my colored gels, and I was like, you know what? This is like in right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just go for it and create an alt collection on accident. So yeah, I'm gonna show you 3 other sets on the screen right now. And I have the tutorials already set up except for one set, and that one set is my other favorite set, so I'm gonna probably have to re-record that one. But yeah, go ahead and check those out on Etsy. I just released them this week. This is what the set looks like before top coat. And when you're top coating your set, you want to make sure you cover all the charms in the top coat, just because if you don't, when you go and wash your hands, all that chrome silver color is just gonna fade away. And then for the nail with the acrylic powder, you're gonna go ahead and only coat the nude part in top coat, because if you coat the entire nail, then you just ruined your whole design. And I'm so sorry about the sirens, you guys. We live in the city now, so like you're just gonna be hearing sirens in every video. And once everything is top coated, you want to go in with a nail file and just file off any like excess gel that hardened, and then also file the tips of the nails. This will make your set look a lot more crisp and clean. It'll also make your set look like acrylics. Now that the set is finished, I'm just going in with some double-sided foam tape and just adhering it to my nail card. By the way, you guys, all of my sets come with free adhesive like nail sticky tabs, free nail glue, free cuticle stick, nail file, and a nail buffer. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check out my link below. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!